Friends, we can all see that many white bloggers have millions of followers. Please support me too, because my followers are still few. Black bloggers also deserve to be famous. My friends, let's unite and lift each other up. Please press subscribe button. Unlike the unlikely legacy of Anya, the world of expectant parents is a whirlwind of emotions, a blend of immense joy and quiet apprehension. For those expecting twins, the bliss is doubled, but so are the worries. There are increased risks, greater needs for nutrients like folic acid, and a whole new level of preparation. Yet, sometimes, an event so profound and unexpected occurs that it can only be called a miracle, a phenomenon that leaves people in awe. In the bustling heart of Brooklyn, amidst the aroma of fresh dough and simmering sauce, lived a young woman named Anya. She was a master pizza chef, known throughout the neighborhood for her incredible culinary skills. Her restaurant, Anya's Slice, was a local favorite, and its loyal patrons included a reserved accountant named Liam. Every week, he would come in, order his usual pepperoni and mushroom, and simply watch her. There was an undeniable admiration in his gaze, an unspoken connection that one day he decided to voice. "Anya, I have to tell you," Liam said, his voice a little shaky as he paid for his pizza. "I come here every week not just for the food, but for the pleasure of seeing you work. You have a gift." Anya smiled, her cheeks flushing. "Thank you so much. That's very kind of you." Their friendship blossomed quickly. Liam, a meticulous and quiet man, was captivated by Anya's vibrant spirit and unwavering determination. He asked her out for coffee, and they spent hours talking, sharing their dreams and their pasts. Anya told him about the loss of her father and her subsequent responsibility for her mother and sisters. "My dream is to one day own my own place, not just be a cook," she confided, her eyes full of fire. "This is my way of providing for my family, but it's also my passion." Liam was taken by her resolve. He confessed his own admiration, telling her, "You have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen." Their connection deepened with each passing date, and soon, Liam found the courage to admit his feelings. "Anya, I've fallen completely in love with you." Anya's heart fluttered. She felt the same way. "You're not the only one," she confessed shyly. Several months later, Liam proposed. Anya was overjoyed, but hesitant. "I love you, Liam, but my family depends on me," she explained. "Will you support me? Will you allow me to continue working?" Liam, who was secretly quite frugal and prone to laziness, saw only the opportunity to have a wife who could provide. He put on a convincing performance, assuring her, "Of course I will. We'll be a team. I'll help you in every way I can." Convinced that she had found a partner who would support her, Anya accepted his proposal, and they were married in a simple, beautiful ceremony. Their shared dream of a family, however, proved difficult to achieve. After months of trying, Anya still wasn't pregnant. They visited a fertility specialist, Dr. Evans, who diagnosed a uterine issue, but offered a solution, a very expensive fertility medication. Liam immediately balked at the price. "We can't afford that," he said, his face hardening. "It's too much money." "Liam, we need to buy this," Anya pleaded, her voice rising in frustration. "You promised me you'd help with our expenses, but you haven't given me a single dollar since we got married. You've changed." Liam's face turned to stone. "I said no, and that's final." Anya, heartbroken but resolved, used her own savings to buy the medication. Months later, her perseverance paid off. She was pregnant. The news sent a wave of excitement through her, and Liam, for a brief moment, seemed genuinely happy. That happiness, however, was shattered at their first ultrasound appointment. Dr. Evans stared at the monitor, his brow furrowed in utter disbelief. He turned to the couple, his eyes wide. "I don't know how to explain this," he stammered. "It's a miracle, a biological phenomenon. You're pregnant with 17 twins. It's truly unprecedented." Anya and Liam were stunned into silence. Anya, however, quickly found a glimmer of joy amidst the shock. "Are they all healthy, doctor?" she asked, her heart pounding. "Remarkably so, Doctor," Evans replied. But this is going to be a high-risk pregnancy. You'll need to follow a strict regimen, regular medication, injections, a diet rich in protein and vegetables, and plenty of rest. No alcohol. And you must stay hydrated. Come back next week. This is a blessing, a medical miracle, and you should be so happy. Back at their apartment, Liam's face was a pale mask of dread. He paced the living room, a storm of panic brewing in his eyes. Anya tried to calm him. Liam, I know this is a lot, but we can do this together. It's a miracle, and we'll raise them. God gave me these angels for a reason, and you'll be with me, right? Liam finally stopped pacing, his face contorted in selfish despair. Anya, I can't. I don't have the money for all these kids. I'm helpless. What are you saying? She whispered, her heart sinking. Are you going to leave me? I have to go abroad to work and save money, he declared, his voice devoid of emotion. It's the only way. I'll come back for you. But Anya knew in her heart he was abandoning her. Liam packed his bags and left the very next morning, leaving his wife, pregnant with 17 children, alone. Anya was devastated. She was overwhelmed, exhausted, and emotionally drained. Her mother and sisters rallied around her, but the sheer weight of her situation was almost unbearable. One night, agonizing pain sent her to the hospital. Anya was in labor. Dr. Evans and his team, though seasoned professionals, were equally nervous. This was a delivery they had only read about in textbooks. One by one, the babies came into the world, a seemingly endless procession of tiny cries and swaddled bundles. Dr. Evans, wiping the sweat from his brow, finally announced, "That's it. All 17 are here. This is incredible. This is a miracle." He later joked, "I think I'm going to have nightmares about this day for a very long time. I'm taking a very long vacation." News of Anya's extraordinary delivery spread like wildfire. She was an instant celebrity, a medical phenomenon who had shattered the world record for the most babies born in a single pregnancy. Anya chose names for her children that reflected her journey and the new beginnings they represented, a string of J names that had a ring of familiarity and strength. James, Jacob, Jared, Jarvis, Jason, Jeffrey, Jeremy, Jerome, Jesse, Jimmy, Joaquin, Jonathan, Jonas, Joseph, Julian, and Jimbo. For the 17th, she simply chose Dart, a name that felt both unique and full of potential. The state honored her with the Ideal Mother Award and a generous grant, recognizing her strength and resilience. She was invited to a national television show, where the host introduced her as the first woman in the world to give birth to 17 twins. On air, Anya spoke with grace and newfound confidence. "First of all, I'm so happy to be here. My name is Anya, and a few years ago, I was just a pizza chef who loved her job. I married a man I thought I loved, but he abandoned me as soon as he learned about my children. He said he couldn't handle it." She paused, a serene smile grating her lips. "I can't work now, but I have my children, my angels. I waited so long to have just one, and the Lord rewarded my patience 100-fold. To any woman who is struggling with late pregnancy, do not lose hope. Your blessing is on its way." With the state grant and her award money, Anya made her long-held dream a reality. She opened her own restaurant, calling it Legacy, a tribute to her incredible children. She hired 6 nannies to help care for her magnificent brood, but she remained the primary caregiver, cherishing every moment. At night, she would sleep surrounded by her children's cribs, feeling a deep sense of peace and safety that she had never known before. 20 years passed. Anya's children grew into strong, remarkable men. Some became doctors, some engineers, and all were a source of immense pride. The Legacy restaurant became an institution, a symbol of a mother's love and unwavering spirit. One day, by pure chance, a man walked into Legacy. He looked older, his face etched with regret and his eyes full of a haunting emptiness. It was Liam. He recognized the name, and then he saw her Anya, still as vibrant as he remembered, now a successful and powerful woman. He rushed to her, his voice choked with emotion. "Anya, I've been looking for you 4 years. Anya looked at him with a cold, unwavering gaze. I've been here the whole time. The owner of this restaurant, a mother to 17 grown men whom I raised all on my own. You were a coward, Liam. You left me and our children. Remember when I told you I would fulfill my dream? She continued, her voice gaining strength. I did. I am stronger because you left me. My children are my life. And they don't even know you because you never asked about them. You are a selfish, frustrated man, and you are not welcome here. Now, leave. Liam stood frozen, the weight of his regret finally crushing him. He had sought wealth and comfort, only to lose the greatest treasure in his life. He left the restaurant that day, a broken man who had witnessed the legacy he had so carelessly abandoned. Anya, on the other hand, watched him go, feeling not anger, but a profound sense of peace. She had her children, her restaurant, and her strength. Her legacy was complete.